How does expiration and settlement work? All futures contracts have a specified date on which they expire as part of the contract's standardised terms. Prior to the expiration date, traders have three options to either close out, extend, or hold to settlement. Closing out or offsetting a position is when a trader is able to realise all profits or losses associated with that position before settlement. To close out a contract, a trader must take the equal and opposite position to offset the original trade. For example, a trader who has previously sold 2 whole milk powder futures contracts expiring in September will need to buy 2 whole milk powders futures contracts expiring in September. The difference in price between the existing sold position and the new bought position will represent the profit or loss on the trade. Steve is a procurement manager at a drinks manufacturing firm. He buys whole milk powder futures to hedge their price exposure. Steve has hedged 100 metric tonnes of his September procurement by taking a long position of 100 lots of whole milk powder futures at $2,800. He finds out after he has opened the position that he actually only needs to buy 98 metric tonnes of whole milk powder for September. Steve goes to the NZX market to sell 2 lots of whole milk powder futures to close out so that he's not overhedged. If the market price is at $3,000, Steve will make a profit of $200 per lot on his closeout. If the market price is $2,600, Steve will make a loss of $200 per lot on his closeout. To roll a position, a trader will offset their current position and establish a new position for a contract further in the future. For example, Steve, our procurement manager, who was long 100 whole milk powder futures contracts expiring in September, finds out that due to a breakdown in his drinks factory, he now doesn't need to buy physical whole milk powder until December. Steve will sell 100 September whole milk powder futures contracts and buy 100 whole milk powder contracts in December to extend or roll his futures position forward. If a trader has not closed out or rolled their position forward prior to contract expiration, the contract will expire and the trader will go to settlement. Settlement is where the trader holds the futures position to its expiry date. There are 2 types of futures contract settlements: physical settlement and cash settlement. Physical settlement is when, upon settlement, the buyer pays cash and in return, the seller provides the physical security or commodity. In most derivatives contracts, delivery will take place in the form of cash settlement. Under a cash settlement method, the buyer and seller settle by exchanging a cash difference calculated with reference to a benchmark market price. All NZX futures contracts use a cash difference rather than the delivery of a physical product for settlement. To learn more, please refer to our other educational videos at the link on screen.